Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages or the cards that come out in this reading for you today. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So the first card that we have is the Knight of Swords. You have some air sign energy with this. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or even Aquarius. You have the Six of Cups. And we have the Fool card. And we have the Page of Wands. So this Page of Wands, this does feel like an energy of what could be a fresh start, a new start, or even just a renewal. But it does feel like a pretty strong one. And I do feel like there's also a lot of hope surrounding being able to get things off the ground and get things started and kind of moving in a new direction. I do feel like with this Page of Wands, this feels like an energy of you could be dealing with somebody who's younger or somebody who is quite enthusiastic about the prospect of being able to enter into something with you and being able to actually go after somewhat of a goal or even working together, creating something together. With the Knight of Swords showing up over here, this does feel like a quick energy when it comes to being able to act quickly. I do feel like when it comes to the person you're dealing with, this feels like an energy of somebody who's kind of rushing in, somebody who is quite decided. And I do feel like it's like they're very excited with this Page of Wands showing up over here. It's also kind of motivating them to be able to take action. I do feel like you're really hearing from this person. I do also feel like this person is just someone who wants to be able to get something across, to be able to reach out, be able to let their intentions be known. But I do feel like with this Knight of Swords, there's almost a sense of wanting to be able to do that very quickly. It's almost coming across as if it's not as calculated when it comes to their approach. But this definitely feels like somebody who knows what they want. With the Six of Cups showing up over here, this feels like an energy of kind of being in a situation that feels like it means a lot to you. I do feel like it has your emotions stirred. You do also feel like there could be some history over here. And with the Six of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like when it comes to that history, it feels like it is a very genuine kind of a connection that's formed based over the time and how long you've known this person and the history that you have with them. But with the Fool card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being open to being able to experience, going into being able to start something with somebody, being able to also have some kind of a goal that you're going after. I do get that with that Page of Wands. There's a desire for being able to do something, for being able to approach you as well with this Knight of Swords. I do feel like there's an excitement and even enthusiasm with being able to do that. There's something about your connection that's quite exciting for this person and even just the way it's making this person feel. I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card, and we have some Leo energy with this. You could be dealing with a Leo. So the Strength card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of really being very courageous. The situation is one that calls for courageousness. I do also feel like with this Page of Wands, this does feel like an energy of being able to be excited about taking on something or being able to pursue something or approach someone. And it does feel like it's coming from a place of a lot of excitement, but also feel like it's pretty bold, it's pretty brave when it comes to being able to take any kind of an action towards that. But with the Strength card, this also feels like an energy of pride. And I do feel like this does also feel like the situation is also one that does feel like putting your pride aside and being able to go after what you want. But with the Queen of Cups showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being emotionally invested. I do feel like there's something that is also attaching this person from an emotional point. And I do feel like that's something that's not easily lost. And I do feel like it's very present and it's quite strong. With the Queen of Cups showing up over here, it feels like emotional availability. But I do feel like when it comes to the way in which this person feels about you, they also are quite drawn towards you on an emotional level. This does feel like being able to and having potential to actually be able to enter into a very meaningful, deep connection with somebody based on even emotional understanding between two of you. So I do feel like understanding someone quite deeply. And I do get that with this Knight of Swords, there's this ability to express a lot of emotions, so this connection with this person. With the Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like security, feels like stability, and it does also feel like a new beginning when it comes to being able to get to a place where things feel secure within this connection. I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles that there could be a sense of wanting to be able to really ground things within this connection because of how long it has been. And I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, this feels like entering into a new chapter, a new beginning, or a fresh start, or a renewal. And I do feel like it's like somebody wants to offer that to you, or you want to offer that to somebody. With the Two of Wands showing up over here, this feels like thinking about the long term. I do feel like there's a lot of long-term potential. And I do also feel like with the Two of Wands, it's like an energy of being able to really put that to paper and make plans for the future, long-term or short-term future. It seems like there are plans, and I do feel like there's a certain intention to be able to act upon those plans with the Fool card. We do get that with this Fool card is lucky energy when it comes to any of those plans. So I do feel like as far as having any of those seen through, it's going to happen. And I do feel like it's going to happen better than what you may expect. I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have this could be the one. We have engagement. And we have forgiving and learning. And we have at the bottom of the deck, heart-to-heart conversations. So I do feel like there is communication on the horizon for your connection, hearing from someone and being able to also be able to participate in a back and forth as far as conversation that's very meaningful and also is kind of encouraging a deepening of this connection. I do feel like this person has their head set on this connection, on you, and even just based upon the feelings that they get from this connection. There is something about it that is also drawing them in. And I do feel like with the engagement card showing up over here that this Ace of Pentacles does feel like stability, security. You do feel like there could be a desire to be able to solidify and even make exclusive your connection. I do feel like with the engagement card showing up over here, there could be an engagement, an offer of some kind that is very heartfelt and also very deep as far as being able to make the commitment, one that's more solid and even just bringing you closer as far as ascending to a higher level of commitment in your connection. This does feel like being able to enter into a new chapter and have a new start, a new beginning, and I do feel like it's a pretty strong one at that. And I also feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, this also feels like an energy of being in the right place for being able to actually take on those kind of new beginnings. I do feel that with the forgiving and learning card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being able to learn from the past and not have that be something that's weighing you down in the present. So it feels like this connection is void of any kind of burdens or any type of burdens, emotional burdens or any other type of burdens, even past burdens. This does feel like an energy of being able to let those go, because when it comes to this connection and ever since this connection comes into your life, there is a sense of being able to experience a lot of pleasant energy where things feel better than anything that you have experienced in the past, making the present moments what matters. with this person. And I also feel like that's how this person feels about you. There is something about you that's very admirable, and I do feel like it's also your aura, your kindness, your compassion, your ability to be able to connect with this person in the way that they need. They do feel like and are deeming you as the one. And I do feel like when it comes to their preferred material for the partner they want, so you are filling that space. And I do feel like with this forgiving and learning, this feels like an energy of being able to actually learn from the past, forgive it, and also accept it, and also move forward. And I do feel like it's like what's in the present in this connection really outweighs anything that you have felt before. So this does feel like a connection that does stand out. It is significant, and I do feel like what you have with this person is something very deep. It's very meaningful, and also feel like it's very genuine and true. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.